Hey everyone, so in this video, I am basically going to be sharing an example or a demo of how I search for venues to host my retreat. So the top websites that I recommend are Airbnb.com, Booking.com, HomeAway.com, and Verbo.com. All right, so let's make up a scenario. Let's say that I want to host a retreat in Orlando, Florida for around 8 people. So with 8 people, I know that my budget can go up to $230 per night. So I am going to type in Orlando, Florida. I'm going to put in the amount of guests. So I want to have up to like 8 adults. And my dates. I'm going to think of when is the best time, to have a retreat. When would be really nice time to have a retreat in Orlando? So let's say September, not too hot, not too cool. And remember, it's supposed to be 3 days and 4 nights. So I'm going to say the 11th, Wednesday the 11th. So this is 1 night, 2 night, 3 night, 4 night, and then check out the 15th of September as an example. So I search that and I'm going to click homes. And now that I click that, they give me more options. So let's see, I can go up as far as up to my budget is $230 a night. Okay, 230. Okay. I want a home type that is not a private room, but I want it to be an entire place. And right here we see a lot of options coming up. These are above budget though. These are $265, $296, so I may have to lower my budget a bit. Oh, they have this new feature where you can put what it's up to. Okay, so this is the low end. So I'll say a home that's a minimum of like 100, and then it goes up to 230 max. So now let me refresh this. Okay, so this is more of what we are looking at right now. So if you've read, oh, look at this, rare find. It has a super host, which is good. 4 stars, 222 a night, so just under budget. And this can hold up to 16 guests, 8 bedrooms, so it's extra big. But when they say 16 guests, they mean that with people sharing a bedroom. So if you look at it, if I want to have a retreat with 8 people and there's 8 bedrooms and it's under budget, this could be very good because that means everyone can have their own bedroom. Oh, but there's 12 beds. Okay, so there's 8 bedrooms, there's 12 beds. So if I did go with this house, that means everyone could have their own bedroom. I wouldn't be making perfect use of this space, but I like how it looks, so let's take a look at it. Alright, so it's sparkling clean. Let's open it up and check out some pictures. I love this. This is definitely Writer's Retreat-esque. I love the white. You know, we're all about white and gold. I love the luxury feel of it. Like, I just love this. It looks very clean. It looks very modern, put together. That is what we're looking for. It has a little loft game area. Let's see, does it have any writing areas? Okay, I'm not crazy about that room, that kid's room. I'm not crazy about the Harry Potter. Not crazy about these kids' rooms. So I'm going to pull away from this right here because I'm not crazy about how that style was right there. Let's see. Let me take a quick preview of this one. I try to stay away from rooms that are like kitty decorations because people are taking vacation sometime to kind of get away from the kids. So I don't like this outside because it looks kind of like an apartment complex. I mean, it's not a total bummer. I like this outdoor area. Like there's like a patio, there's a pool. So that's really good. So I'm just browsing. This has 29 reviews, so it's worth looking at. I kind of don't like that it's a townhouse, but it is worth looking at. 129 per night. It's in the budget. We can go down here and read the reviews. And then here are the sleeping arrangements. So this is the room plan, which you're going to have to save for when it's time to, put the retreat out there. We know that there's there's 3 king beds available, and then there's 2 single beds. So it'll help us figure out, who has to be roommates, and what type of, room plans that we're going to offer to our attendees. So always look at the sleeping arrangements. Let's see. They have Wi-Fi, which is very important. What else? There is a gym, a free gym nearby. This is a plus. There is a hot tub. There is a pool. Very, very good. And then I also want to look at the location. What are people saying about the location? I'm going to click location right here. Where is it nearby? Is it in walking distance? Is it convenient, to restaurants and things? So here's the location. So I may do a little more research on that location. I may read up more about what people are saying. Here he tells more about the neighborhood. In the neighborhood, you'll find a variety of good restaurants such as Cracker Barrel, Longhorn Steakhouse, etc., etc. So that sounds good. Getting around. Located in the heart of Disney World's area, shops, outlets, major parks, and restaurants are within a short distance by car. Okay, so this is good to note, by car, because when you are submitting your proposal, you will have to know, will you be traveling by car, by foot, etc. Okay, car is recommended in Orlando. All right, so I like that they give that information. They have the rooming arrangement. Let's look through the pictures. I love this modern, clean, elegant, simplistic feel of it. I just love it. I feel like this is a place where the women can relax. Not too bad, not too bad. I just don't like the setup out here, but it's okay. It could still pass. And I love that there is an outdoor area where the ladies can write. I don't see much like areas within the house for oh, this is in walking distance. So this is in the neighborhood. It's like a resort neighborhood. They have a basketball court, volleyball court, like a little water park area. So that's cool. They have a fake little private beach, hot tub area, gym. So this is the neighborhood. So this is very, very a great location. I wish I saw a little more study areas, like maybe a library or a couple desks in the room. But there is an outdoor space, so that is a plus. Alright, so maybe this is an option, but I would keep looking and look through all of these. And I love it when it says rare find. This place is usually booked. That means it's really good, especially when there's a super host and it has a ton of ratings. Okay, so let's go to booking.com and let's try a similar search. So Orlando, Florida. What were our dates? We said September 18th, let's say through the 22nd, and then let's say we have 8 adults. So these are a little different. A lot of times these may be actual hotel rooms. Here's the home right here. They have the sleeping arrangements, 8 bedrooms and a living room, 1 full bed, 4 king beds, and 3 queen beds. It's an 8-bedroom house. I use this booking.com site as a last resort, but I find that the booking.com website is best for like international travel. because things get a little tricky when you're hosting a retreat internationally. You may not always be able to get a vacation home. So a lot of times, with the international retreats, I may do like hotels or villas and things like that. So in that case, booking.com really comes as a really great option. Okay, but this house, it looks okay from the outside. Has a pool. I wish this was a little more modern, but it's not bad. I love the kitchen. I'm thinking of the all white party. It's okay. It's not bad. I don't see much writing areas, which is very important. And what is the price per night? So I would basically divide this price. So it's $469 per night for an 8 people retreat. That's that's out of the question. So we're not doing that one. I also use this website, HomeAway. So Orlando, Florida. We said September 18th through the 22nd. 8 guests. And a lot of times you can find the same exact homes available on HomeAway that they have on Airbnb. It's like the same house, but it's cheaper on HomeAway. So see if you can find like duplicates sometimes. Okay, let's put more filters. The price per night. Let's cap it at $230 and search for results. Okay, I don't like the look of these houses. They look dark and dingy, and like we said, we don't do dark and dingy houses. This looks like an apartment. It seems like Airbnb so far has the best options available. Okay, let's see. This is a condo. It doesn't look bad. It looks like a cute little place. But oh, and I also like it when they have the twin beds, so people don't have to share beds. They have their own space. This looks like a living room area or a library area. Big bathrooms, a balcony. So this is a place I would consider. The only downer is it only has 2 reviews. So that's kind of suspect that it only has 2 reviews. I would prefer a place that has more reviews. But it looks very comfortable. I love this setup. I love that, you as the host, you could be teaching. So you could sit in the blue chair and then they could sit here while you're teaching. Let's see, what else do they have? I love rooms like this that come with the twin beds. This looks like an extra study area or an extra living room area where writing can get done. So I like that as well. Let's see. I also like that there's this outdoor balcony area and there's a lake. So it looks like there's a lake and there's like a walking. You can walk next to the lake. So I really like that. There's a pool, there's a gym, so it has all these amenities. There's an arcade in the neighborhood. So you know what? This place would be a very good contender. It would be a very good contender, to add to your proposal. The only thing is the lack of reviews, but everything else looks like, it's well-rounded. All right, and then the last one is verbo.com. So we're going to put the same thing. And you can spend like, hours doing research and, using different websites and trying to find different venues. Okay, Verbo looks pretty similar to what we were seeing on HomeAway showing up. Okay, well, no, I don't like that. The ratings don't look perfect here, so I'm not even going to consider it. Okay. 1:30 a night. That looks good. Wonderful ratings. Okay. Let's see. Okay, not bad outside. Nope. Don't like this. Don't like the orange cabinets, and I just don't think that I just think it's more of a traditional style, a little outdated and not modern enough for what we're looking for. And also, don't forget the lighting. The lighting has to be on point. Yeah, the lighting has to be good as well. Okay, $240 a night. $10 over budget. 5-star ratings though. Okay. I like the outside of the house. Let me click this and open it up. I like that there's a pool. Place to sit in the back. Okay, I'm loving this. I'm loving the big living room. You could sit here and teach your sessions. Okay. I like this. It's a kid's room, but it's not too colorful. It has the black and white walls. It could work. I like the outside of the house. I like these extra seating areas. I love that it has this extra game room or a place like basement where the writers can go and write. Big, beautiful table, beautiful backdrop for the all-white party. This is a good contender as well. But of course, I want to check out the room plan. 5 bathrooms. Yes, yes. That's a good amount of bathrooms. Really good. It has the room plan right here, so I would take a screenshot of the room plan. So, you could have the room plan while you're planning your retreat. Internet is a plus. Swimming pool is definitely a plus as well. At a resort location. Very good, very good. Outside amenities, there's a patio, a gazebo, tennis, golf, balcony, lawn. There's a pool. This is very good. So this is also a great contender. Look at the reviews. Great for a group trip. Incredibly beautiful brand new home. Awesome. Awesome. So this is probably, even though it's like $10 above budget, it could work because you can fit more than 8 people. You can sleep up to 10 people. So I would still send it in as a contender. With my top 5 list. I would probably narrow it down. This may be one of the houses that, I include in my final list. All right, so these are basically the websites that I use to do my research for venues, and those are the things I look at. I look at reviews, I look at location, I look at lighting, kind of like how the house is set up, and all those different aspects. And I choose the top 5. I narrow it down to the top 5 venues that I find, and then I include those links into my proposal. Alrighty.